My name is Arthur James, and I'm the pastor of the Transparent Church in Grand Prairie, Texas. Well, like most churches I've been associated with, folks were coming in the front door, but they were leaving out the back door. And the thing that I know that is helpful to it, and again, it's what I was looking for, and that is those structural pieces, particularly for a busy pastor or bivocational pastor, that can help the people become more involved. And so what 24toDouble has done is it's actually helped me solve the problem that I had, and that was not retaining. Of course, there was some retaining with the members, but for a long-term, consistent people not only showing up, but coming and getting involved in the work of the ministry there and staying and getting excited about what we're doing. This has really been a program that has been most beneficial to us. Yeah, the game changer for us has been following that whole Ephesians 4, 11, 12 principle. I mean, I knew it, I preached it, I talked it, but what 24toDouble does is that it gives you the opportunity to have a system to allow it to come to pass. In other words, here's what I'm noticing. Not only is our church growing, but I am freed up more than I've ever been before in ministry, even though I'm still quite busy as a bivocational pastor. But here's the thing that I'm noticing with our church now. With the 24toDouble process, I'm able to particularly share it with the new people that are wanting to get involved with our new team leaders based on the teams that are found in 24toDouble, and they are getting more involved in the work. So what I'm seeing is the less that I do hands-on, the more the people step up and do. And even though I've been pastoring for over 20 years, it is nothing like being able to focus more on vision and working on the ministry as opposed to in the ministry. And that's what 24toDouble has done. It's really crystallized the format for doing 21st century ministry, where we do understand our role as pastors and shepherds, and that is to equip the body to do the work of ministry. It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to actually do it and to get people involved, but not just involved, but involved in a place where they have passion and involved in a place where they have proficiency. And I would tell you, I was also looking for a different type because I believed in the gifts, 1 Corinthians 12, Romans 12, and had utilized spiritual gifts assessments in the past. But I really appreciate the spiritual gift and profile passions assessment that comes with the program. We invested in the online version, even though we're a smaller church. And I'm telling you, it has proven very beneficial for us. It helps me as a pastor to continue to put people in the right position based on the assessment and their passions. And it goes right in line with our mission and our vision. And that in itself was worth even going through the process. For the bivocational pastor, and I would even go as far as any pastor, as I mentioned, I've been doing this for quite a while now, over 20 years. And the thing that I have been looking for is a system and a program that would teach the nuts and bolts of doing ministry with a process. And so as I began to search, I'd gone to conferences, large churches, small conferences, and you go to a conference and it's like there's so much information that there's not enough time for application. And you come back and you got all these great, exposure rather to systems and processes that don't necessarily fit for your church. The thing I love about 24toDouble is no matter the size of the church or the ministry, the system is a system that I believe is proven and will work at any stage if you work the actual program. We're not even gone through all of our teams yet. However, we've just seen such a dramatic difference in getting the first 2 to 3 teams in place that we're so excited about the rest of the program. But for the bivocational pastor, for me, I know in particular, because there's so many of my minutes that have to be given to my secular job in education as an administrator, this has proven very helpful for giving me the structure and steps to release things over to my people that I know it's a proven product. And so I would say to any bivocational pastor, here's what I know for sure. I don't know a lot, but here's what I know for sure. You cannot grow a church, no matter if you have a relevant word, great praise and worship. If you don't have a structure for getting people from the front door to getting them serving in ministry, the church is not going to grow. It's so true. Sheep begets sheep. But what 24toDouble does is it's a tool that gives you the process for allowing sheep to beget sheep. And so the little nuggets along the way in every one of the modules that will allow you to have an aha moment that, hey, we can do this, or we've been doing it. We just need to do it a little bit in a different manner with a tweak. Literally for years, I've been looking for what 24toDouble has to offer, either through other conferences or through mentors from afar and near. And I never received anything like this in all my years of doing ministry that really got me really excited again about doing the work of ministry from a bivocational, and looking forward to see what God has in the future as it relates to moving into the other side of full-time ministry, because we are in full-time ministry, but just from the standpoint of doing just church. And so what 24toDouble has done is that it has allowed me to continue to do my other job and to put my kids through school and all these other things that I'm doing, helping the community, because the structure pieces are there, and you cannot build a house, you cannot build a business, you cannot build really anything without having a solid foundation and structure. What 24toDouble has done for me is it's provided not just the what. I knew the what, but it's provided the how.